Astroneer? I haven't played that. It's something I did want to play, actually.
Brains.
Dolphin Chemist.
Nice island. Did you get it from the toilet store?
No, no, the toilet store ran out. I had to get it from the place the toilet store gives their seconds to. Thank you so much for the 37 months, man. How was Dicey Dungeons going, man? I wanted to watch more, but I've been wrecked lately. I'm not sleeping very well. It's got banging soundtrack though. I'm not sure on that yet. We'll find out though. The good dude can jump though, which is something. Alright, so apparently we can make a refinery. Uses steam to grind down large minerals into little bits, so you can sift out all sorts of precious metals and gems. It's going to cost something. Let's learn that. Refinery unlocked. Oh, okay, you got to learn them with salvage stuff, and then we make it somehow. Okay, I've got to remember never to click that button on the thing. Never click that button. I wonder if we could remove that button. Can I make it now? No. Oh, I can make a torch though. Because I have the coal. Let's get that. Because I found one thing of coal. Alright, Adventurer's Torch unlocked. Click on it. How do I use it? Oh, but if I put it down there, then I can't eat from here. Can you eat from here? It wants to. RNG could be crushing in later episodes, but still cute game. Okay. Does the torch have a lifetime? It's still brutal though. You don't need the axe in dungeons. Okay, yeah, that's fair enough. So you could swap it out before you go. Alright. Now, where's this refinery at? That's the fireplace. Do I want to learn the fireplace? I don't know if I do. I want to make the refinery though. Okay, I do it from here now. So you don't actually make it at the workshop, you learn stuff at the workshop. So I need 25 coal to make a refinery. Remember that part where you told me that I could make coal from a refinery from stone? And I thought that would be helpful in my gathering of coal. Because it'd be like, cool, I could just farm a lot of stone and turn a lot of stone into a little bit of coal. Turns out the game doesn't want you to do that. Now, stone goes into iron. I'm not looking for iron. I'm looking for coal. I've been very clear on this. I want coal. Fossil fuels. I want to burn this ozone layer down to the ground and have global warming flood this up in here. Wash it away. So Astroneer, you say? Alright, let's sleep so that it's... Do I have a bed here? I don't think I put a bed here. I'm going to go put a bed up on the roof so I can sleep and it can become daytime again. Bed. Bed. Okay, hang on. You can do this game. Work with me, game. There we go. All right, bed. Do I actually want to put a bed up there, considering how hard it is to get up here? Look, no one said it was the right thing to do. All right. All right, we've got morning. How long does it take these to grow, eh? It went like a week for them. Oh, hang on. I wonder if you can cheese this. Right, if we just sleep again for another day, right? I can't sleep again? Oh, another get. I need to water them? I hope not, man, because I don't have a bucket. I do need to water them? Oh, that's not going to happen. Alright, let's go back into the cave. Do we even have water? I mean, we're on an island. Be just like giving them Brawndo, right? It's got what plants crave. Burn enough of the ozone, you'll get some acid rain. Yeah, you know what you could do though? Not burn the ozone and just get regular rain. What are you talking about? Salt water's not great for crops. It's where all the ocean vegetables grow. Am I correct? You want to check the game out? I'd probably say just wait a little bit. Wait, where's my oh, that's nice. Oh, where's my pickaxe? Too far. About an hour and a half. I think functionally it's got a lot of stuff. And I think a lot of it is working. It's hard to say because it's extremely unintuitive. Okay, can't pickaxe, and I've just eaten a thing. And the user interface is under development, I'm going to go with. Yeah, it's in early access. It's definitely one to keep an eye on for when it's less early. I don't know how much content there is. I think Lord Zero's in here. He said he's done all the content and has all the current achievements. So I don't know how much time that took. Or how much of a percentage that is on what's hoping to be played out. That look like coal? That look like stone. Oh, this one looks like coal. Yeah, I think that one's coal. But these guys are going to keep spawning. Is that the coal I got before? If you come back in, can I keep getting the same one? That also looks like coal. Yeah, I mean, aesthetically it's fine, right? Oh, we're full of stone. So what I want to do is I want to get as much coal. I want to get 25 coal. So I can make a refinery. So I can refine the stone that I've gotten from coal into lead, right? That way I don't have to, and just never farm just straight up stone. I think one of the things that I want to see first though, especially since they're in early access, is gamepad support. The mouse and keyboard feels weird. And I did the mouse alone, that felt worse. How much coal do I have now? 23. Okay, I need 2 more. Depending on how good a dungeon crawler you are. I don't know about that. The combat is not where I'd say so much in the skill bracket. So I think it's more of how quickly you can work the strategy out to get better gear, and the gear will do the work in the dungeons. I mean, provided you're not an absolutely insanely crap dungeon crawler, in which case then it might take a bit longer. But I think from what little I've seen of the combat, I think I need to make that clear. I've seen very little of the combat, but it's been rudimentary at best. Which is fine. Like, we look at the combat in Dismantle, which was not as good as this. But the game wasn't about the combat. The combat was just something in there so that zombies could be a thing, and so that bosses existed. Right? But you didn't need to have any combat skill or having more combat skill didn't make it any faster. It was just get the weapons and hit the zombies. This is already kind of feeling like that. Do I even want to be setting my base up there, or do I want to make a smelter here? Can I just make a smelter here? I'm just going to make a smelter here. Make some more foundation. Stone ceiling. No. Wood ceiling. No. I'm going to have heaps of stone. Should I make a stone foundation? Where's the foundation at? Wood foundation. Can I make stone foundation? I can, and since I have heaps of... I'm going to have more stone than wood, and I don't feel like chopping down trees at the moment. I'll just put that there. I think that's better. And where's this smelter? Make a stone farm frame. That's nice. Refinery. I need more parts. How many parts do I have? I only need 2 more parts. That's like a single barrel. There's gold grown trees. Probably not. Hey, Atherin, how you doing, man? It's not gold, it's limestone. Goes in the water. Bridge closed. Okay. Would I say the game is worth the money at this point in time? I can't really answer that. One, I don't know, apart from my own, what your gaming budget is like. So that mileage may vary greatly, depending on, what you spend on games, what you expect to get out of games, and all the rest. And so I don't think any streamer can truly ever say that. Without just fabricating an answer and hoping it sticks for the masses. I haven't played enough of it to see what it has on offer in terms of playtime, I can only take some example from some people that have played on how long it's taken them to get through all the content. And I'm playing on a key that was given to me on request, so I don't even know how much it costs. So based on all of that, I cannot, even on that, I don't think anyone can actually answer that except for their own. It's an opinion. It's like saying, do you enjoy this? It's a yes or no. Doesn't mean you will, if I am. Oh, okay, we can't get up onto this island, so we might have to repair it from somewhere else. Everything seems to be working in the game. It's pleasant. I personally don't like the night cycle because the game's dark at night, and I like the brightness of the daytime. I think the aesthetic's really cool when the sun's out. I think it's crap when there's no sun. But so, oh, here's a barrel. We needed a barrel. Where's my axe? Alright, I don't know where my axe is, so we'll just use the sword. Alright, that's enough parts to... in terms of playability though, like it's working fine. It seems to be good. I think it needs more time in the oven, but it is in early access, so... There's that. I think one of the biggest things when looking at early access games, so is, are you able to push through playing content you've already played when new content gets added? That's usually the hardest one for me. Is like, do I want to play it again and again every time they add more stuff? Usually that's a no. But this looked really cool and I wanted to check it out. Alright, now. Output. Fuel. Wood. And... do I get to choose what my output is? Light. Close. No, wait. Have to keep it alight? No, okay. Alright, so the stone is giving me these light shards. No, not iron shards. Those are the light stone. Yeah, it feels at the moment there is very little direction in the game. Did I get nothing from that lot? Or did I have to... okay, hang on. Am I missing something here? Okay, it hasn't actually added it. I've got to reapply every time. Why does it just stop? Oh, because it's already burnt through all that. Right, yeah, I see. I see what's happened. Thanks, Puff. Alright, what do I get when I put some of these in? Is that going to give me... the limestone's going to go straight to glass? Okay. So you can only do these 5 at a time, so it's not... you can't... unless I've only got 5. No, I only had 5, okay. That's fair enough then. So I guess that's another reason to build stone things, maybe. I haven't chopped down the entire forest yet, so I don't have enough wood. So that's giving gems. I like that it stops. It stops when you run out of input, unless you're dumb enough to relight it. Okay. Add more stone. I don't have more stone. Okay, but I do have a bunch of stuff now, but I don't have a workbench. And I don't want to run all the way back to where the house is to get a workbench. So let's just chop down trees, except I can't because my axe is... Oh wait, there's a thing just inside the cave that'll let me grab my axe. Need to build a house around the bed. Why would I want to do that? That looks like a combination of Ark Survival Evolved and Stardew Valley. Okay. Except without the dinosaurs and without the farming. Hey Kizron, how you doing, man? You gotta play them all, man. I'm worried that tree's gonna fall up the hill. There we go. Torchlight and Animal Crossing. Oh, if we're just gonna throw them out there. Slay the Spire and Monopoly Junior. You're looking forward to Don't Starve or Don't Starve Together? I did a session of Don't Starve with my son last weekend. We played for an hour, we had a lot of fun, he enjoyed it, and I decided that we're going to need to go to YouTube and find out how to play. I went to the Googles though to find out some like build orders for stuff, and the first like 3 responses I read was Clay didn't want you to have to do things in a specific order. Like that's the whole point, you know, you pick up twigs and leaves so you can build an axe, and then you go up and then they're like, no, you build a science machine, then you do whatever you want. It's like, right. Yeah, they've got a lot of bosses in there now, and there's some other things, so I'm kind of keen to seeing if we can get to that sort of stuff. So what's going to happen is, I think if I do it with viewers, which I will, they'll set up the world, and I'm going to be their dog, mule, whatever you want to call me. And they're going to play, and I'm going to be the backpack that picks up other stuff off the ground and follows them around going, I'm hungry now, give me food. And I'm going to smile. And just spend time hanging out with chat. Oh, and do combat. I can do combat. But I'm not going to develop strategy. I'm full of wood. Can I build a storage where I can just keep dumping extra stuff? Alright, I'm gonna burn some wood because... Oh, I'll just put it all in there. Okay, cool. Gaming the system. No, let's just put all my wood there. Alright, chop down more trees. Can I get this out of there? I don't want to burn it anymore. Give it back. No, you cannot take input out once you put it in. Alright, lesson learnt then. Alright, let's chop down some more trees. In town there's a tailor for backpack upgrades. I'd know that, except I went to town and everyone was there, but no one would actually talk to me because it was nighttime. Except for the dude that would buy wood. So I sold him some wood because I had heaps. Actually, now that I have so much wood, I should probably build a wood foundation. I need stone. Wait, there's a tree here? Small cottage fit for a lumberjack wishing to live off the land. It's been abandoned for many years. This shack could be home to any wood cutting friend one day. I'm a wood cutting friend like me. Apparently I'm not a wood cutting friend like me. What if the lumberjack in town will tell me about that? Lumberjack's one of the NPCs in a dungeon that isn't in a dungeon yet. Okay, how much do we have? Good enough. Let's go get some stone things. Or do I want to do more? I don't know. I don't care. So I built the smelter. That only makes iron pieces. I don't know what I want to build now. I wanted some stone. Whoops. I'll get it from outside. So build some wood foundations. Now that I can store as much wood as I want, I can only... okay. It's not really storing, because I can't get it back out. So it's only slight cheese. Not happy with that, I need better cheese. Actually, what I need for a foundation... Ornate building. Make ornate foundations. Nuts to that. Why would you want to do... No. Just tell me how much. 15, 3... Okay. Why can't I build there? Oh, whatever. Let's get a workbench. I need some parts, so I need some barrels. But I've gone all the way around the island. I'm out of barrels. Can I make parts? Throughout abandoned caves. Okay, so we're at a... I need to get them from the cave. But I don't want to go in the cave until I've made a better weapon. And I have to go through the cave to get the parts. What did it say? 12? Can you build them in the cave? Could I have just built in the cave? No, you can't build in the cave. Okay. But at any rate, I can at least check the recipe, which I like. 12 parts. We have 4. Alright, chat, we've got to find parts. Now, do I have food? We do not. So, wait, can I mine that? Oh, that's going to have iron in it, right? Because it's got spiky bits. And is this stuff regenerating every time I come back in the cave? I should just go back in and out. I will say it's really nice being able to jump. A lot of games like this you get stuck somewhere. You get in trouble. Yeah. Jump is good. Why can't I sleep yet? I want to heal. Rude. Alright, we're gonna have to brave the things, but we can... At least now we've got enough coal that we can light this brazier. Go away. Oh, that's ridiculous. I'll take it. I'm on fire. Healing fire. I'll introduce you to my healing fire. Okay, so that's just stone. This is stone with coal in it. And there's a barrel. Okay, we needed 12 parts. That's what we're here for. And other bits. We're at 10. Can I extinguish the brazier? Why would I want to, man? It heals me. And the lights, I believe, are unlimited time. So we are hungry, which is why our health is going down. But I'm okay with that. If we really wanted to, we could go back up to the brazier and full heal. And then run back down. I think we want to see the backpack dude in town and see what the backpack upgrades cost and what they give us. But I want this. We've got our 12 parts. And I don't really want to push too far without... before we get the better weapon. No, you cannot extinguish. Doesn't look like there's XP and levels yet. So I'd probably say no. It doesn't seem like something you bring in at a later date normally. Yeah, it feels like it's a forever burner. All the torches that we've lit up a bit forever. No map. No mini map. So it definitely feels bad. Oh no, no regular map. Okay, I'll go there. And overall, it feels solid. Definitely a lot of potential, and hopefully enough interest from... This is where early access is really weird, right? Because you put out a game into early access and there are no takers, right? That could be a sign to say, well... You know, good thing we found out now. But chances are you make some sales, right? And if you do that based on the lack of interest, well, what do you do for the people that did put in for it? You can take the attitude, you knew what you're getting into when it was early access and it might not get finished, but that sucks, right? Or you put out games with too few features and people just that see it go, yeah, I might come back later, but never do because it was always the game that wasn't there. I think the worst thing is that you get games like this that, unfortunately, I think they sort of put that out like on the face value, but it like the system seemed pretty good. Stuff's working. Visuals are there. We've got, you know, the sound's there, music's good. Early access double-edged sword, yeah. And you never, like, you'll never know unless a studio comes out and specifically says, this is why we're going into early access. You'll never know. Sometimes they do, though, because they... can I not build this? Oh, I'm missing wood. We've got to chop down some trees. Right. I mean, a lot of strategy games do well in early access because they want a community to help them find balance. Right. Yeah, I hate saying buyer beware, right, when it comes to early access. But it's one of those things, it's like... you potentially could never get worked on another day. Right? And it's not like Kickstarter where if they get enough funds, then the promise is there. And we know Kickstarter's not perfect, right? Before everyone starts bringing up different examples of when Kickstarter failed. Right? But the assumption for Kickstarter is that, you know, if they get the money, they make a product based on the description, right? Or continue developing a product, like they've put enough in to give you an early prototype and they're going to continue it to finish off. Early access isn't like that. There's no promissory to continue working. A roadmap is just hopes and dreams, I guess. You know, you're buying the product as is. And sometimes you run a gamble. I just need it to be a little bit better than it'll be good. Maybe come back and buy it when it's a little bit better if that's how you feel. You always need to buy an early access based on what it is like now. And unless you enjoy being part of the evolution of games or some other reason to really you want to get in now for any game. Multiplayer games can often be a good one for that where... can I rotate the... control scroll? I want to rotate the way this is facing. One could do it with the Death of Stone Shard. Low price to start, which increased over time. Game progress became more realistic prospect rather than early access tester. Yep. Like, that's a really good... like, and there's things like that show really good attitude from developers going, I know I've got an incomplete product, but I don't want to just throw it out there as a free test for anyone who wants to come along and rotate the room and then select. You can't rotate the room. It only lets you rotate the world when you're in build mode, which is after you've already selected something. Unless I select it again. Press R. Ah, thank you. Oh yeah, look, right there. Reading's hard. Leave me alone. Nah, cheers for the tip. Well, that's how it used to be. You know, you'd used to, if you wanted to be a tester, some games would put out, you know, when they'd reach out to, like, almost all games in the history of games have had sort of friends and family testers, right? Because you need people with no experience on what's going on to, you know, or you get market researchers or proper QA teams that, you know, farm it out. The idea of an early access tester is it's almost like obnoxious to the point of, I don't know, it's bad, right? You're going to make someone pay to test your product. And I think that's where a lot of the early access stuff sort of went off the rails. But yeah, putting out a product cheaper and saying, look, there's not many features in it now, so take it while it's really cheap, and as we add stuff, the price will slowly go up. That's reasonable. Plus you get feedback. I think the idea of saying, hey, we'd like some feedback would be a really big help at getting us through the development process in a timely manner. That's reasonable. But yeah. Just from being in industry as well as, you know, a lot of conference, like there was a team at GDC, they had this huge complaint about they'd taken out taken an investment. You know, you've got to pay back your investors, right? And because their first game didn't sell so well, and their contract, they said we knew it, you know, it was our first time we'd taken an investment contract. You know, they feel like maybe they needed, you know, get a different contract or have a lawyer go over it, was that part of the contract was when the game releases, or goes into early access, but whenever it starts going up for sale, investors get the first 100% of money until the investment is repaid. And they're like, yeah, so we haven't been paid for our game yet because it hasn't sold well. It's like, well, you got paid for the game before. Like, that's what the investment is. Like, they didn't understand that the investment was, like, that's paying. They're like, no, that just pays for the game to get made. It's like, it's the same thing. Like, whether you get the money first or the money a bit later, like, you've been given all this money for the game, you know. And early access can kind of have that effect as well where, you know, it's almost like it's a bit of both. It's a bit of payment for work you've done. It's a bit of, and it can potentially then become investment into the future, depending on how many sales you get, right? Or how you look at it from a business model. Ooh, okay, we can make better stuff now. Iron sword. Versus, what is this one we've got? We've got a collection here. Well, that is the iron sword we've got. No, this is like a... Like, that's got a bit... That's better, right? It's a different one. It's this one. Is that like a dagger? Battle axe, it'll be... Is it 2 hands? Hammer. Spear. Knockback low. Shield and spear for fighting. Can we shield and spear? Yeah, but I guess the long and short of it is, yeah, if you're not happy with the, well, what I would usually say to people, if you're not happy with the state of a game in early access, don't buy it. Wait for release. The downside to that is then, if everyone does that, some devs might be like, wow, our game's just not popular, I guess we're not going to finish it. And that's where early access can really hurt, you know, from that point of view, because how are they supposed to know without feedback? Oh, that's just a Bowie knife. Now we've got a sword. Okay, let's... Alright, and it's one-handed. Oh. Alright. You go there, and then I can pick up this wood, right? No, I need to get more in here, and then I can pick it up. I've got wood. I'm spilling wood everywhere. There we go. I have gems. Go. So I want to make more iron stuff. What's the Q ability? I didn't even know there was a Q ability. Oh, there it is. It's a spinny slash. Where'd that bit of wood go? I'm full of wood. It's not even morning. Okay. Give me that. Out of stone. Okay. Now for weapons. I need more grass. Let's go grab some grass. That's definitely replaced the Bowie knife. Is there a clock somewhere? Unless you make it. I don't have access to one yet. I'm just gonna target farm a bunch of grass because reasons. I haven't found any things like talent perks or skills or anything else though, so there's no faster harvest or harvest more resources or chance for double harvest or anything like that. Oh, I've got something. What's this? It's like bright pink on the ground. Is it a placeholder? Buried treasure? Yeah, it's not flowers. Like normally you can slash the flowers with the whatever you're sorting and pick those up. Well, unless you can't. Hang on. Can I get... Now these are flowers, right? We can pick those up. Roses. So many roses. Okay. So let's make a spear. All the perks, abilities, weapons, tools. That's what it feels like, yeah. Okay. Do we want the battle axe? Maybe. Want to... Okay, so speeds are all average there. What about on the this? Okay, I'd need 200 wood, but I can't hold 200 wood, so we'll definitely have to get the backpack upgrade for that. Passive blocking or active blocking does slow you down a little bit. I mean, we'll probably make it so we make all the stuff. Did I make the spear? I probably... Okay, so let's... I'm gonna click that button. And then swap to that one. And then put that there, but I want to carry the pickaxe, so put that there. Oh, maybe spot ready to farm already. Yeah, maybe. Alright, let's go see if we can traverse the dungeon a little bit more now. Now we're looking for all things... We've got very little stone, so I'll take all the coal we can find. Let's see how we go with sword next time. Ah. Wait, this is just a regular stone. Wait, is he healing as well? No, maybe it's just where I was. No, we want barrels. We want lots of parts. That's just regular stone. Run, Forrest. You miss the health bar above enemies? Me too. I also miss health bars that don't have numbers, and even worse, when they do have numbers when you mouse over them, but not when you move your mouse away. Like either have numbers or don't, yeah. Even worse, when there's no numbers on health bars at all to try and work out, but there's numbers on damage attacks. It's like, no, you can't do that. You give me my numbers. Okay, how do I get up there? Nice. Look at me, Dragon Quest. Well, that's the thing too, because you can use, when they give you numbers on damage, you can use that to work out a hit point value. Right? I've done 100 points of damage. Enemy still alive has at least 101 hit points. Oh, I've done 150 damage. Enemy's dead. Has at most 150 hit points. Don't put unclimbable ladders on structures. I'm okay. How are you doing, Heartless Jester? I'm okay with unclimbable ladders if all of the ladders in the game are unclimbable. Or if there's no climbing whatsoever. But don't mix and match. Alright, we have enough coal, so let's go ahead and... I'm good, thanks man. See if there's any... Quickly see if there's any coal down here. I don't really want to go down there though. Let's use our, yeah, come down here where I can heal, dude. Maybe, but sometimes the aesthetics is for a different character. So they need the ladder, but you don't get to use it. I don't know if he's healing when he's close to the fire or if it's just a misplaced thing. Now, in a place like this, it's kind of a tough call because we're the only ones here that are really doing anything. Whereas, you know, if you're in someone else's house and they have a ladder because they use it to climb, maybe, you know. But I think that's where it's really important that there needs to be a distinction if the game does have ladder climbing in it. What am I saving parts for? I know I was saving parts for something. We're rich, boys. 8 gold. I'm assuming we're calling it gold. Oh, what's in that? The iron scraps. And this is seeming fine. I've got the streamer benefit of, I get a few people through. Not a lot, but enough. Well, not enough, but some. Anyway, I can ask questions. How do I do this? And there'll be a handful of people that will either offer suggestions or know the answer and be able to tell me. And so it makes testing out games before their time less painful. Definitely a lot easier because I can just say, hey, how to do this and be told. I think this goes for all games, but this one as well. I think they need to push getting whatever tutorial that they want to do, or whether they just want to have tutorial style quests or missions, whatever. But something that helps the player along on how to play. There'll be a lot of people that could just pick it up and be fine with it, but you can't cater for people that are gamer gods like moi, obviously, or a dedicated survival crafter type players that will just know what to do. I guess there's a counter argument that a lot of people that are just going to pick up the game because it looks kind of cool and could be fun might not pick up a lot of early access titles, but I don't know if you want to be sort of making that assumption at any stage. But I think the top 2 priorities for me would be gamepad. When I saw that gamepad was coming soon, I was happy and sad at the same time because I'm like, oh man, because I think this would be great with gamepad. I love playing games like this with gamepad. I'm biased. Give me that gamepad control. Plus also, if you develop with gamepad in mind from the start, it means you're able to then deploy to, to console and do it, Get those console players involved in your money. What is this? Light the keystone with some lightstone? I don't have any. Wait, here's one. Can I take that from you? Thank you. Achievement unlocked. Lit. Nice. Warp. Can I warp back though? Don't know if I wanted to do that, but I'm okay with it because we can always run back. Ah! Alright, yep. Okay, I'm cool. I'm down. It was getting time to head back soon anyway. And because we're smart, we set our bed up here. I don't know what I was gathering lots of tools for, lots of parts for. I think 45 was the number, and I've got 53. But it was for something. I never clicked that button. I always click the button. Oh, watering can. So we could actually plant some herbs. Oh, and one of these deals. Or we can make an iron axe, which I'm assuming would chop down trees faster. Ooh. Ooh. Harvest your crops with one big swing. I wonder if that's good for... That'd be good for grass, right? I want bigger backpack, though. Signpost. Garden bed. Oh, we get a set bonus if we make everything, and it looks like something cool. So that's incentive enough to make everything as it is. But I want to get backpack upgrade, and he might want parts or something. What was the thing that was going to cost 45 bits? Wasn't that? I don't know now. Something was costing 45. Oh, was it in here? No, it's the same thing. Parts, and I have no idea what it was now. Small rectangle rug. I mean, they get a health bonus from it? Wasn't a refinery. That's 35, but maybe I was thinking of another refinery. I don't know. I'm going to sleep and go into town. Build some weapons and stuff, maybe. Yeah, tutorial stuff. Gamepad support. See, I'm greedy. I want the gamepad support first. But by the time I get it put in and do another patch, I'll probably be done with the content and be waiting for release, so... Tutorial support, probably better for him. Right, I think I've improved my status to... we've just clicked over to having fun. Yeah, I can say that. I am out of tea, though. So unfortunately that'll reduce that having fun status. Oh, we are thieving all of their stuff. I can't take their stuff in the garden plots. That's okay. Map. There needs to be a map. I wouldn't say problematic, Atlas Jester, just... unguided with systems. PoE players' biggest gripe. Obviously not that confusing, but... it still feels sort of... I don't mind at this stage, though, sort of fumbling my way around now. I want to browse your goods. I don't want to play blackjack. Okay, he doesn't have any goods. Like, we've got no guidance, so I'm just sort of making up my own thing that I think if we get to the bottom of the... or at least do some more dungeon exploring, it'll be fun. But if I get to the end of the dungeon, and then I have to go somewhere else and find another dungeon, then I'll probably be like, you know what, I'm going to come back when they add a quest line. I don't understand this. I'm browsing your goods, but... oh, actually, I can... okay, so... I don't know what the pirate's good was, but so far everyone's had one good. And you've got to find it. Oh, he's got multiple goods. A Fuga flail. Wow, that's expensive. Right, and you do buy, sell. Buy for 15 or sell... that's glass, or sell for 2. So I guess early game, if you want money, you sell the stuff you're not using yet. Okay, I need... oh, I had one of those. We could have bought that, but I wanted the warp stone. Hey Severo, how you doing, man? Okay, so these ones... oh, we've got heaps of... okay, so you could just sell... again, you need to have something to buy. If you're just going to be like, okay, I'm going to farm heaps of clay and then sell that and buy wood, just go farm wood. Right? So for economy to be viable... and this is nothing... like, you get this in a lot of games. It's just a general buy sell tip for anyone. Unless there's something you passively collect that you can't think of what you're going to do with, and you're just going to sell it off because you've got excess, don't farm something just so you can sell it so you can buy something else. Unless you cannot farm the something else, because you're going to have to sell, you're going to have money from somewhere for that, right? So if your plan is, if in this game specifically, I'm going to chop down trees, get heaps of wood, sell them, buy stone. No, just go chop down a heap of stone. Passion fruit. Food could be, because then I don't have to feed myself. What's the best? You said watermelon's good? Can I then plant watermelon if I buy a couple? I'm curious. Let's buy a watermelon. You know what? We can buy 5 watermelon. Let's do it. You don't have any money, Panz. Since I haven't found watermelon out in the wild, I just want to buy the watermelon. I need 15 gold. Okay. I can't sell that many. I can sell that many for 2. Alright, now I can buy a watermelon. Let's go. What's that line? Homer, did you just spend our last $100 on a square watermelon? But my stubby fingers, they can't handle the round watermelons. Oh. Where's the watermelon dude gone? Map, please. Okay. Don't eat the watermelon. Plant the watermelon. Alright, where's backpack dude? There's wood guy. Backpack. There's a mine in here. Is this the backpack dude? Phil's dungeon. Alright. Where's Lord Dude? I don't know where the dungeon is. Oh, the backpack dude is. Are you the backpack dude? Greetings, friend. Nope. Taylor backpacks, clothes and magic. Wait. Taylor backpacks, I can get behind. Clothes makes a lot of sense. Magic? I mean, okay, sure, maybe it's a small island. Wait, hang on. Where is the dude? Increase inventory slots to 250 and increase hotbar slots to 5. Cost 75 gold. You son of a... Okay, so there's no... Oh man, that should be materials. 75 gold, that's a lot. We're gonna... Okay, I'm gonna make a bigger... That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back home. I'm going to make a bigger axe. I'm going to come back here and I'm going to kill all your trees and sell them back to you. To you. I'm coming back with my axe, buddy. Be ready. Be very ready. But I'm going to plant some watermelon. First, we plant watermelon, yeah. Also, if you do find another survival crafter or just a crafter or a survivaler, especially if it's going in early access and you don't want to test it out because reasons we've talked about, let me know. I'm going to play them all. Okay, I need more wood. I just sold it all though. So that's kind of my bad. But I was dirty on the town for the backpack dude. Okay. Astroneer, that's got to go on the list. Because yeah. Whoever thought of that? Thank you. Is that multiplayer? I want to do Subnautica again as well, because then I'll go into the winter one. I haven't. Someone else was talking about Green Hell last week, and we were talking more about the forest. Astroneer, Pop. Okay, I want to make the better axe first. Alright. That's an iron axe. Alright, let's... Is it a one-handed? Okay, so there you go. But yeah, no, Green Hell's something I want to have a look at. And the forest. Valheim's still at the top of the not new games. Man, I'm going to have to create another list. Remember how we keep making lists of games? I think, but this one's going to stick. There'll be a page of survival crafters. Or ones that can tie into both. Or either. I mean, Dismantle wasn't really a crafter, but it kind of... You know, and had very little survival, but it kind of fit. Does Fallout 4 count as a survival crafter? No. And I know Kizron's probably got a billion arguments why it does, but it might have all the elements. It just... It probably has more elements to a survival crafter than games that are survival crafters. But it's just not. Great game though. Love Fallout series. I haven't played 4 either, so it could be a good enough reason to shoehorn in, but it's just not, right? It does have all those elements, and you can play in survival mode, and you craft things. But I think it's too much more than a survival crafter. Yeah, it'd be a very good bonus component. That's a good way of putting it. Okay, so we can't chop down too much out here because I can only hold 150 wood. So we definitely have to be in town to sell it to those idiots. Which is probably something I want to do first before doing all this stuff. Huh. Alright, let's get our plot planted then. Our plot planted. Alright, well, let's get our watermelon in our plot. Watermelon. There's the watermelon. Farming. Okay. Let's get ourselves a watering can. Now, let's see if we can work out how to water. Wait. Basic watering cans. Standard can use watering your crops. Holds 2 uses. Now we're going to assume that the ocean here is fresh water. Just like in the real world. I don't want to harvest, I want to water you. Oh, I probably have to go get my own water first. So many side quests. Kingdoms of Amalur of putting out DLC next week. You want to start talking about side quests? Okay, so I don't know if I get water. I don't think we get water by going in the ocean. Oh wait, Q. Okay, the Q ability. You guys need to pay attention to this. Look at this. Look. There. You know, what do you expect me to do? Learn how to play the games? I'm a stupid old man. Where were you, chat? I went running around to find water and, you know, it's not how you do it. Oh, maybe we want to build a lantern to put up here. Oh, you know, we don't need to build a lantern. Let's just do this. There you go. No lantern required. Although, these trees are getting